Have you ever wondered how the tiny region of Macau became a global hub of culture and entertainment? Our journey begins with Macau as a humble fishing village nestled on the southern coast of China. The Pearl River Delta, where it's located, was a haven for fishermen and merchants alike who were drawn to the area's abundant resources and strategic location along significant trade routes. In the 15th century, things began to change. European explorers, driven by the allure of the exotic East, began to journey to far-off lands. Among them were the Portuguese, who first set foot in Macau in the early 16th century. They were initially drawn by the region's lucrative trade in silk and spices, but they soon established a permanent presence, turning the small fishing village into a strategic outpost for Portugal in the east. The Portuguese influence on Macau was profound. The landscape of the city began to transform, with European-style buildings springing up alongside traditional Chinese structures. The architecture wasn't the only thing that changed. The Portuguese language seeped into the local dialect, forming a unique blend known as Macanese Patois, a testament to the cultural fusion happening in Macau. Over time, these Western influences melded with the local Chinese culture, creating a unique mix that is still evident today. The streets of Macau are lined with pastel-colored neoclassical buildings reminiscent of the streets of Lisbon, while Chinese temples and traditional markets offer a glimpse into the region's eastern roots. Even the food in Macau reflects this fusion, with dishes that combine Portuguese flavors with Cantonese cooking techniques. The colonization of Macau by the Portuguese was not just a story of conquest, but also one of cultural exchange. It was a meeting of East and West, a blending of traditions and customs that has shaped Macau into the vibrant, multicultural hub it is today. So, the seeds of Macau's rich cultural tapestry were sown centuries ago with a blend of Eastern and Western influences. Did you know that Macau holds a unique status that no other city in the world can claim? Let's dive into the intriguing story of this vibrant city. Macau is not just another city in China, it holds the unique distinction of being the last European colony in Asia. Portugal held sway over Macau for over 400 years, from the mid-16th century until 1999. That's right, 1999, just a smidge over 2 decades ago. The turn of the millennium witnessed Macau's transformation from a European colony to becoming a special administrative region of China. But what does being a special administrative region imply? Well, it's not as complex as it sounds. It's all about the one country, two systems principle. This principle allows Macau to maintain its own legal and economic systems while still being a part of China. It's like having a foot in 2 different worlds and yet striking a balance to thrive. The one country, two systems principle has had a profound impact on Macau's political, economic, and social landscape. Politically, Macau enjoys a high degree of autonomy with its own government, legal system, and police force. Economically, Macau has its own currency, the Macanese Patois, and maintains its own separate customs territory. On the social front, Macau's unique status has allowed it to preserve its rich cultural heritage, a fusion of Chinese and Portuguese influences. This unique status of Macau has not been without its challenges, but it has also provided opportunities for this city to carve out a distinct identity. The one country, two systems principle has allowed Macau to weave its own narrative, one that is deeply rooted in its history and yet forward-looking. Macau, a city where East meets West, continues to uphold its unique identity under the one country, two systems principle. This tiny enclave is a testament to the strength of unity and diversity, a city that truly exemplifies the blending of 2 very different cultures and systems. What transformed this small city into the Las Vegas of the East? A question often asked by many who marvel at the glitz and glamour of Macau. The answer lies in the year 2001, when Macau's gaming industry was liberalized. For centuries, gambling had been a part of the local culture, but it was only in the early years of the 21st century that the government decided to open up the industry to foreign investment. This move was a game changer, setting the stage for an unprecedented economic boom. World-renowned casino operators were attracted by the enticing prospect of setting up shop in a city that was ripe for growth. The likes of the Venetian MGM Grand and Wynn Resorts soon started investing billions, transforming Macau into an awe-inspiring skyline of glitzy casinos and luxury resorts. But it wasn't just about the casinos. The city's transformation went far beyond that. Macao began to evolve into a world-class entertainment hub. The city started hosting international events and shows, such as the Macao International Music Festival and the Macao Grand Prix. This metamorphosis had a profound impact on tourism. Visitors from all around the world started flocking to the city, not just for the casinos, but for the unique blend of East meets West, the rich cultural heritage and the world-class entertainment. Today, Macao's gaming industry contributes to over 50% of its GDP, and the city has more visitors per year than the entire population of Australia. Yes, you heard it right. More visitors than the entire population of Australia. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about the energy, the vibrancy, the dynamism. It's about the bright lights, the pulsating rhythms, the sheer spectacle of it all. It's about the thrill of the gamble, the allure of the unknown, the promise of adventure. From a quiet city, Macao has transformed into a vibrant and dynamic entertainment hub, earning itself the moniker Las Vegas of the East. What makes Macao a UNESCO World Heritage Site? And why does it matter? Let's delve into this fascinating aspect of Macao, the historic center of Macao, which is a spectacular collection of over 20 locations. This isn't just a random assortment of buildings, but a carefully curated showcase that represents the unique coexistence of Chinese and Portuguese cultures in Macao. As you meander through the historic center, you'll observe an extraordinary blend of architectural styles, from the traditional Chinese temples to the Baroque churches of Portuguese origin. This amalgamation isn't merely aesthetic, but a living testament to the cultural exchange between East and West over several centuries. Let's talk about the ruins of St. Paul d'Es, one of the most iconic landmarks in Macao. Once a 17th century Jesuit church, it now stands as an imposing facade, a silent yet eloquent narrator of Macao's colonial past. The intricate carvings on its stone surface weave tales of both Catholic saints and Chinese dragons, a testament to the harmonious fusion of cultures. The Ma Temple, another jewel in the crown of Macao's heritage sites, has strong roots in Chinese tradition. This temple, dedicated to the sea goddess Mazu, predates the Portuguese settlement and is a vibrant celebration of Chinese architectural style and religious customs. Then there's the Senado Square, the bustling heart of Macao, which sports a distinctly Portuguese character with its pastel-colored neoclassical buildings and wave-patterned mosaic pavements. The square, once a meeting place for Chinese and Portuguese traders, is now a thriving hub of shopping and dining, echoing the lively spirit of Macao's multicultural past. These sites, and many others, have a vital role in preserving Macao's unique cultural heritage. They are not just relics of the past, but living, breathing spaces that continue to shape Macao's identity. Macao's World Heritage Sites serve as a testament to its rich cultural history, a melting pot of Eastern and Western influences. They invite us to explore, to learn, and to appreciate the enduring value of cultural exchange and harmony. What happens when Portuguese flavors meet Chinese culinary traditions? The answer lies in the bustling streets of Macao, a city where every corner is a testament to a rich and diverse culinary heritage. Here, two gastronomical worlds collide, creating a fusion of tastes that is uniquely Macanese. In the heart of Macao, you'll find a dish that perfectly encapsulates this blend of cultures: the iconic pork chop bun, a staple of Macanese street food. It marries the Portuguese tradition of marinated pork with the Chinese love for simple, soft buns. The result is a delightfully juicy pork chop nestled within a crisp, fresh bun, a handheld feast that bursts with flavor at every bite. And then there's the Portuguese egg tart, a beloved treat that has become synonymous with Macao itself. Its rich, creamy custard filling contrasts beautifully with the flaky, buttery pastry, a testament to the art of Portuguese baking. But it's the caramelized top, a touch added in Macao, that truly sets it apart. It's a sweet, creamy, and slightly burnt sensation that dances on the tongue, a symphony of textures and flavors that has captivated locals and visitors alike. But the culinary journey doesn't end there. There's also the Macanese minchi, a hearty dish that's a melting pot in itself. It combines minced meat, usually beef or pork, with diced potatoes, onions, and a mix of spices. It's usually served with a fried egg on top, making it a satisfying meal that warms the soul. This dish, with its humble origins and homely appeal, embodies the spirit of Macao's cuisine, a blend of simple ingredients brought together in innovative ways. Macao's culinary landscape is a gastronomic adventure, a delightful fusion of East and West that tantalizes the taste buds. From street food to fine dining, every dish tells a story of a city that embraces its dual heritage with open arms and a hearty appetite. It's a culinary journey that invites you to taste, explore and savor the flavors of a culture that's truly one of a kind.